Hey, and welcome to Powell Podcast, Season 2, Episode 2, total episode, I think somewhere like 5. Don't have it with me, could be wrong. But today I have something very important to talk to you about. I have a co-host. I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Nate.
Hello, I'm Mr. Nate.
Well, as you might know, this is Nate's third podcast, so give him a warm welcome. We decided, after being on so many, he should be our co-host. So, look forward to him in almost every episode in the future. So, my co-host, would you like to tell me what's first up on the agenda?
First we're going to talk about recent news in the Powell community.
Oh, that sounds quite interesting. Would you care to tell us about what's been happening?
I'd say the most recent and actually important thing would be the development of the new Powell dollar. We've worked on all of them, but the one that we think we're going to be printing off soon is the Powell $1 bill. So, that should be up and, circulating around Powell pretty soon.
So, probably by October it'll be ready and everything?
Yeah.
Alright, well, make sure to check our Twitter account. We'll have a picture of it as soon as it's up. And hopefully we'll be able to get a YouTube video out showcasing our new currency. Here's a little treat for you. The interview will be completely live and unscripted. And so will a bunch of other segments today. We're trying out a completely new format. We've usually had good scripts for our videos, but today we're going to just see how well Calum and Nate can discuss things without having words in front of them. So, enjoy. Hey, and welcome to the interview. Today we're talking with...
Nate?
And what do we owe the pleasure of talking to you today, Nate?
Well,
Aside from that, the fact you're our new co-host.
Okay, I'm going to be the founder of the new Powell Church.
Ooh, Church of Powell. Sounds interesting. Do you care to tell us some information about this new church?
This new church, we kind of wanted to take a different spin on it. So, it's based on Christianity.
So, wait, sorry to interrupt you, but does this mean that it's following Jesus?
It's following the morals of Jesus. It's much like, I think it's the monks that believe that you should spend more time practicing the morals and the philosophies than questioning the deities behind the religion.
Alright, so, again, sorry for the interruption. Please continue.
We're just, spending less time worshiping God, and more time doing a more kind of, modern-day Christian thingy.
So trying to work for the whole of society while not necessarily simply working for God.
Yeah.
Alright. And so do you care to tell us some of the important values? Or some new features, as one might say?
I don't really know if they're new features, but they're just kind of a bit dumbed down, just kind of straight to the point. The one that I think is most important is... weird.
Sorry, we're in a very scary place right now and worried about being attacked. You see, we are wanted men in some states, so continue.
I believe he's talking about the squirrels outside.
Yes. Yeah, I am.
But yeah, just kind of have a code of morals that you follow by so that you can respect yourself and kind of always just keep, a code to follow by. And then another rule that's very important is a very cliche rule, which is just kind of treat others as you would want yourself to be treated, which I know is a cliche, but it really should be done because it's really important. Because
I heartily agree.
I heartily agree. If everybody treated people that way, then we just have a much better society.
Yes, and alright, so this is sounding quite interesting. Is there going to be any more follow-up on this? For example, is there going to be a church service?
We're yet to figure out a church service. If there is going to be one, it's probably going to be on Sunday, because that's when most church services are.
Alright, and will we be recording any more about the church? For example, will you be back on the podcast, aside from the fact that you're the co-host, to talk to us about this church, once it's more developed?
Probably there'll be kind of a quick follow-up afterwards on, after the first service, and then we can just kind of talk about how that went and whatnot.
All right, and are you let's give a time frame here. Are you gonna have this before or after PowellFest, included in the activities, or is it gonna be something that we're gonna push aside till we're done that?
Oh, when is PowellFest again?
In the October 20s.
October 20s.
We don't have a set date because, you see, many people, excluding myself, are quite busy in Powell. So we need to fit a time that get a good time frame in a sense that we have a place that we can use, a time, and that everyone can make it, because we don't want anyone excluded. So, Nate, again, back to the question. Do you have any idea when the church will be up and running?
Probably after PowellFest.
Alright.
Because I don't know where we're holding the service yet.
Oh, that's a good point. That will be kind of tricky. But, so this is just what I've heard, but William, our newest member, was talking about maybe having a spot on his property, seen as the largest of all properties. Mm-hmm. And he was saying maybe also have a Buddhist temple, seeing he is partially Buddhist, partially Catholic, odd combination, but he was saying maybe he could have a religious retreat in his property where we could have both. How do you react to that idea?
I think that'd be fine. I mean, like, the ability to practice one's religion, just like no matter what it is, unless like murdering people, that's Satanism, that's bad.
I think what you're trying to say is the ability to practice a safe religion where it does not harm others nor yourself.
Just kind of like a religion, of course, like a respectable religion where you're just not like harming other people. Like that kind of religion, and just kind of like going at it yourself, I think that's fine, because it's not really affecting anyone else. And judge thee not.
That's a good quote. Where'd you get that?
I think that's the Bible.
Oh, that's a Bible.
I think that's a Bible. I got that from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, can we say that? Do we have to put like copyright thing at the bottom?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, if we do,
anyone really cares.
Yeah. But back to the point. So, will we be releasing? When will we be releasing more info?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know when we're releasing more information.
Alright, the interview's over. Yeah. This was pretty good.
We really did warn you about unscripted. This is really, really long.
Yeah, this is like...
Okay,
this is going to be the longest podcast we've ever done. Coming up, word of the day. Can't wait to hear what that is. Oh, and in case some of you are wondering, there are no new laws in Powell at the time, so that's that.
So time for our next segment. Our next segment is word of the day. So Callum, what is the word you've chosen for today that you've made up?
Well, the Powell Dictionary Fund has chosen a brand new word, of course. Unsame. So UNSAME.
Can you give me like a example of when you'd use that?
Okay, so let's use a pretty classic textbook example. Describe oranges and coconuts and their similarities and togetherness. You can't, right? Because they're unsame. They're the unsame of each other. Now, it has many different practical uses, and it's not exactly an adjective or a verb or a noun. We tend to not really categorize our words. So, yes?
Couldn't you just use the word opposite?
Or different? Yes, but English is a language of choice. And Powell is a language of unlimited choices. So we're developing new words that can be used to describe more specific situations. So you heard it here first, folks. Unsame. Welcome to the Foreign Policy segment. Today we're going to be talking about PowellFest and how it affects Canada.
How does PowellFest affect Canada?
That's a very good question, like always. Well, PowellFest will not be taking place in Powell because we do not have the facilities or space. So it'll be taking place just meters away in Canada, where there is a nice open park. There we will have some tables and fun stuff. So we're hoping that the Canadian government doesn't evict us and get really angry that another country is using their land. So Nate, how exactly do you think that Powell will get around this issue and try to work with Canada?
Well, I think that the Canadian government will not care at all because Powell is a strand of 2 houses.
3.
And
3.
they
4,
do not...
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, 4.
4 houses.
Wow.
And also, Canada has no idea what Powell is.
Yeah, we haven't sent our letter yet. We're working on that.
Letter? What's our letter?
Telling them about us. We haven't said that yet. Don't worry, we're working on that. Foreign policy, at work, writing letters, telling people, yes sir, we exist. Also, hopefully we'll get the chance to invite some Canadians to come.
Ooh,
we
that
have,
would be fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of Canadian friends, and we know a lot of Canadians. Don't we know a lot of Canadians?
Yeah, I think almost everyone I know is Canadian.
Except most of the people in Powell.
Yeah, those 2 people.
You mean 5?
Oh yeah, those 5 people, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're gonna have a blast.
I don't know if I know the 5th person, though.
Yeah, he doesn't know the 5th. Okay, so you know 4.
I know 4, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Wait, who are these 4 people? Me, you, Zach.
Luke.
Oh yeah, Luke. Okay. got
And
it.
William.
Yeah, but I don't know him.
You don't even know him, do you?
I don't know.
Oh.
Very unprofessional.
Well, what is?
This podcast.
Yeah. I'm getting that sense too. Well, we kind of, we got the foreign policy part. But, you know.
Start talking about people we know.
Well, just to put this out, this is live, unscripted right here, so, you know, you gotta give me some cred.
Yeah.
Give me some cred.
If you notice any, like, breaks, pause that sounds like he's pausing it and then talking about what's going on and then playing it again, it's not. It's live.
No, it's pretty live. It is almost live. It's like semi-live. I don't know why it's still going, but, you know.
I think our foreign policy part's over.
Yeah, so, I hope to see you at Powell Fest. That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, it does. It does sound fun.
Yeah. So, if you're watching this and you think you want to go Powell Fest, why don't you email us? Or, you know, you could just leave a comment on YouTube.
Actually, I don't think that's a good idea.
What is?
Inviting strangers to come to our house.
It might not be. But,
so don't email us, okay?
Just leave a comment.
Say, I want to come to Powellfest. We'd be like, that's cool. We're not inviting you.
Yeah. But maybe. It depends who you are. We don't know a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's an odd noise going out there. But, you know,
Yeah.
just put this out there right before we're done. If you have any Q&As, or, well, mostly Q's, because you wouldn't be giving us answers, leave them in the, you know, commentary box thingy that we have under our videos.
Here's a cue.
Yeah.
Have we got any other cues yet?
No, we have not got a single Q. So, we would like some Q. If you have
Thank you
A,
for that A.
if you had A, that'd be kind of weird, but, you know, that's useful.
Yeah, if you have any A's, then that's okay too.
But, feel free to leave some questions that we will answer them in the next podcast.
Or statements. You can leave statements.
Yeah, statements are pretty good.
Okay.
What kind of statement?
I think this is like I like cheese. I don't know. Okay. I think this is the end of foreign policies.
Yeah, no, this is the end of like 3 segments. We got like foreign policy in here, Q&A. I think we might get our outro in this, you know, just because it's been going on
What
for
about
so
our
long.
interview?
No, we already had the interview. So, remember, that was like the... What? That was the 3rd segment. The co-host doesn't even know all the segments.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, well, this is going on for a really long time, so...
So I guess this would be our outro, so,
yeah, so, we'll see you.
Don't do drugs, don't drink and drive, and,
No,
don't
just don't drive. Just don't drive, man.
yeah.
Driving.
Public transit's pretty good.
Except in Powell, where we don't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
So yeah.
Yeah, outros.
Don't do any criminal activity.
Yeah, but mind you, a lot of things are legal in Powell that aren't legal elsewhere. And a lot of things are illegal that are legal
Because
elsewhere.
we don't have any laws.
Oh, we have
Okay.
a couple.
Thank you. This is our outro. Bye. Be safe. Stay classy, San Diego. Bye.
Yeah, and San Francisco, we love you. You know, you gotta be equal.
Okay.
Equality, right there. See ya.